Good evening, Dr. Chen. I'm going to be doing my 5W1H presentation on IoT. So to begin with, what is the IoT? This is a primer on the Internet of Things, which is the acronym. So IoT is defined as the interconnectivity of all devices with the usage of the Internet that allows for data to be transposed, sent, and received without issue. IoT, as we spoke of in class, has been separated into distinct categories, which include agricultural, transportation, medical, and the smart grid. So the smart grid is a blanket term, an umbrella term, that characterizes the connection of Internet devices that can simultaneously be used for many different functions with a close focus on staying available for use. So for example, I'm in the library currently, and there are many computers, phones, tablets that are being operated within the network, and the possibilities of these devices to send and transfer big data is very similar to someone having a piece of paper and giving sensitive material to the next person, but just done over the cloud or over the network. So specifically in Germany, who is using IoT? In Germany, there are areas of large population or high financial prowess that are using IoT. This is important because the majority of the country that use the technology have a specificity in the automobile sector, which is, as mentioned, one of the important categories of IoT, one of the distinct improvements and establishments of IoT, because automobiles need to be able to have a chain to create and the technology in order to run the CPU of the car, and this will be highly integrated with AI and automation as cars become self-driving, or as Tesla gets more and more popular, people are going to start trying to do the self-driving a lot more. So why are the people and the companies using IoT? As I explained in the library analogy, talking and sending clear messages to one another is most likely the number one priority with IoT, but it also allows a much faster connectivity and response time for high-pressure situations such as medicinal. EMTs can rely on IoT because if they know they have to pick up or react to a high-pressure situation, something that's critical on time and accuracy on words and vocabulary, then the hospital can be notified, the EMTs themselves can be notified, and that's just one example of emergency operators using IoT. And number 3 is the ability to transfer large amounts of data close to seamlessly due to the cloud. This is used a lot of the time in financial districts within the job space. A lot of cybersecurity professionals might have to transfer a lot of code that takes a long time, but if everything is connected peer-to-peer, IoT is peer-to-peer, so it allows the transfer of that data to be close to seamless. So where is IoT being used? IoT is being primarily used in high traffic areas of Germany that have a ton of internet devices and 5G automation, such as college campuses, popular cities, or financial districts, but the districts themselves have the most use of IoT because just of how much sensitive data is being shared day to day with a focus on precision and legality. So specifically when it's being used, it has been extremely important for the development of Germany. Outside of touristic involvement, IoT enables big cities or towns to operate at a much higher rate that increases the job availabilities for everyone. To the side are some reasons that IoT is being used and operated. So medical assistance, as mentioned, is to be as quick and as accurate as possible. Cloud saving for big data that, as mentioned, is code, a lot of big things that rely on drawn out responses. It could be even audit reports that are extremely critical and super large in data but can easily be transferred, and the saving and transferring of large material. So how can the IoT problem or the IoT advancement help solve the SDG issues in Germany? Well, enhanced automation is a big reason. Similar to 5G, businesses can enjoy a more streamlined workflow due to the connectivity of their internets. Enhanced data storage and translation is another reason, because companies would be better equipped when it comes to collecting, storing, and analyzing data. Low latency means little to no lag, so it enables genuine real-time reaction within the devices. So here are 2 truths and 1 lie about IoT. Fact or false for all 3. IoT includes agricultural, medicinal, and transportation as distinct categories. IoT stands for the Internet of Things, and IoT will be stagnant for the rest of time with no improvements on modernizations. Here are my works cited, and thank you.